What's up, Internet? It is January 19th, 2019, and we've got to continue our duties as lighthouse keeper before we continue on with the day. It's our new friend, the serial killer. We're going to avoid them like the plague, as we have done so in the past. I also believe that today is the day that Crazy Red's completely legitimate business emporium is in town. That would be fun to visit. As it's almost been 3 weeks since we've started and we still haven't really hung out with Crazy Red at all. I just saw a snowball, so we're gonna have to go find the other one clearly. Yeah, there's Cody Brain Fart. We've already seen most of what we need to see today and we've just started. Click. And there we go. The lights have been turned on. We have done our civic duty for the day that has been thrust upon us, whether we wanted it to or not. Oh, hey, our little Beltry's here. Hey, it's Red. Now, if I recall, in later games, you actually have to, like, tell him a password or something to get in, and that's annoying. So I just like that he just invites you in now. Also, I like the convenient snow that blacks out the fact that his tent says Black Market. Let's see what you have that's actually of value to me. Let's see, you've got a sword over here I'll take, but, and you got this weird, creepy little angel guy that's clearly naked. I've got everything else, though. Red. I don't think so. Crazy Red's usually the only way to get some really exclusive things, too, so it's kind of sad we didn't really see anything particularly interesting. And it being a Saturday, we should be able to go talk to Totake and get our KK song for the week, because Totaka is a very cool little dude with his awesome songs. Also, we should get KK song at some point, because that is literally Totaka's song. HRA. Hey, we got more points. That's kind of nice. We kind of knew it was coming, though. Hey, KK. Yes. Now, is there a song? Yeah, I'm just trying to think, which was it? I do actually have a list of them, but I want to see if I can remember what the one song I wanted to listen to this week was.
Me, oh now, me, oh me now. Oh na, me, oh me, oh me, oh me, where me na, me, oh now, me, oh me now. Oh na, me, oh me, oh me, where na, where, oh me, oh. Oh me now, oh me now, oh me now, me, where now, where. Oh me now, me, where now, where. oh now, me oh me now. Oh na me oh me me. Oh me me oh me, que me na me oh now, me oh me now. Oh na me oh me me. Oh me me oh me, que na que oh me me oh.
Good song. Thanks, man. That's always fun hanging with KK. And even this guy's reacting a little bit slower because it's a sad song. I like that about them. They sort of try and figure out what kind of song it is and then play accordingly. Alright, let's start putting some bells in wallets. And then we have to take some fossils to the museum. See what we've got there. So that we might inadvertently be able to actually work on our museum. Dinosaur egg we already have. Amber we already have. T-Rex torso I'm not sure we do have. Let's go take a look. Be nice to have more dinosaurs in our museum. Hey, fruit! We can start planting some of that. Who's running the igloo today? Oh, it's someone who cheats. No thanks. I do not subscribe to the Cody Brain Fart way of cheating at igloo games, thank you. Hey, Blithers, I'm here to support the arts, just as you can if you check out my Patreon. But, let's see, we wanted to see if we have the dinosaur egg, I know that. Let's see if we have the T-Rex torso. We do not! Hey! That's a new one. We just completed the T-Rex. Theropod, meaning Tyrant Lizard King, actually. It's kind of weird because every year they like make some new discovery about the T-Rex that makes it less and less awesome. It was effectively twice the size of a Gundam. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. And then we have all the fossils. That's pretty cool. I think that's exciting. Alright, so what else can we do? We should probably go sell these fossils to Nook before we try and go on any adventures. And it is snowing, so we might run into some joyrides tomorrow. And I think it was snowing yesterday, so we might run into some today. That's exciting. Ah, they're remodeling. We've really gone pretty far in Nook's little evolutionary tree, because the next one is the penultimate one, I believe. They have one more after this, and we can't actually get there on our own. We need someone from an outside village or memory card to come in and buy something from this one, so that might be something I'll do off in my own time, but, yeah. Apparently we are getting close to the ultimate Tom Nook renovation. Although, weirdly enough, if I recall, the last renovation closes an hour sooner than any other one, which is a little strange. What do we have here? We got some clothes. The 7-ball shirt. The gray tartan. And some starry sky paper. I like the starry sky paper. I think it's pretty. Another fossil. We should start writing some letters to the museum. From the museum, as I was about to say. Yes, we want to forge letters from the museum to us. Telling us that we have effectively given every other donation for the dinosaurs that we needed, and therefore just hand him all the blithers and we're good. And that he's now received his license. We need to create like a knockoff license just for blithers so that we no longer have to mail to the museum because, man, this is a pain. But it's good bells, so, you know. Although with Nook's clothes, we're limited with what we can do today, certainly. I guess we'll look for the money rock. We might be able to pay off another chunk of our debt to Nook today if we set this up right. We should try and plant those fruits. Let's go on an adventure with some apples. Because apples are worth a lot of money in this town because we have pears. Pears are dumb. Although they are useful for creating extracts that are used in pretty much every fruit juice ever. I was having some peach juice. Well, I say juice, it was really just peach flavored drink, I suppose, but most of it was actually just pear. Alright, I have to get a thing from Liz, who's probably magically out of the acre that she's supposed to be in, or, you know, dead, which has been the case for like every day since. Also, it's the same song we just picked up. Give me a thing that you don't have. Oh, you do actually have it. That's a first for Animal Crossing. They usually don't have the thing that they always say they have. Right. Here's the thing. No, stationery does not do. Stationery is the worst present you could give me. I mean, I like to make fun of getting clothes as presents. I like to make fun of getting a minor amount of bells as a present, but the worst thing you can give me is stationery. Because it is literally worthless to me. Because writing letters in this game is kind of bodge. Not that one. How about this one? Nope, that's not the magic rock of destiny, not yet anyway. Maybe tomorrow it will be. Hey, Cody Brain Fart. Oh, I'm still scared about having to go and try and get the perfect town. That's something I don't want to do. Every time I see that little town center tree, it's like, oh, all I'm getting is reminded that that's a thing I'm gonna have to try and do at some point. And I don't want to. I really don't want to. Ever. If I can help it. Well, I'm gonna have to. Oh, hey, here's a snowball. So the other one I think was over here somewhere. I cannot quite recall. So we're gonna go on a little adventure to find the other snowball, I guess. Hey, Spike. Snowball Quest 2019. Quest for the epic snowball. Nope. I get that you're desperate, but I also get that I can sell this for like 1,000 bells. And your crap isn't worth that to me. Sorry, Spike. I like you. You seem like a nice enough guy. I mean, you're rude all the time, but you're more honest than most animals. When I log in, you admit that you've forgotten to me instead of trying to laugh at me and say, no, I totally remember who you are. At least you're straight and honest about it, but unfortunately, I cannot give you this amber for your very menial thing. I think I saw it over here. Did I not see it over here? Ah. Okay, so we have to get this from the museum to here. I think it's trapped. I don't think there was anything I could do about that. It's like, oh, it's in a corner and I can't get there. We're gonna have to reset the snowball, I guess. So we'll go in the house and try and find a new one. Kinda like those pineapple beds, even though pineapple is gross. Alright, okay, let's try this way. Okay, there. Now we have to get one from the museum to basically here. We could try and put it like at the halfway point at the pond or something, next to this guy. Now, we all know how bad this part is, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking to try and get one from this side of the river to the other because the way the river's shaped and the fact that ball physics in Animal Crossing tends to want every ball ever to take a drink. We're going to have to be real careful about this. And I'd really prefer that we get this to at least a controllable size before we try anything crazy with it. Okay. So we want to come in from up here, so we gotta go north one square. Avoid these trees. Go next door. Okay. Go next to this as well. Should be. Now I know that tree next to this one likes to hide stuff with the transition, so we're gonna go a little bit north of that. Okay. This snowball is way too big. Don't go into the water, please, Mr. Snowball. Okay, Mr. Snowball, you've done good thus far. Now we just have to wear you down a little bit. Now, I think a good rule of thumb for like a body size, which I guess this is what this will be, is roughly the size of your villager. And this is way too tall. Yeah, it's a little too tall. That might be right about the size we need it to be. Okay. And for a head size, you want roughly the size of your head. The head of your villager, rather. Which is still rather big, but... bigger. A little more. I think the biggest thing is that they're proportional to each other. So you roughly want your head to be roughly the size 50% of your snowman. Or so. That doesn't look too bad, so let's try it. Oh, I don't think this is going to give us anything. I think it was too big. We need to work on the body a little bit. Oh well. That's a thing we can do for tomorrow, I suppose. I will take things. Another shirt. A stormy shirt, you say? That's pretty ugly. That's pretty ugly. That's very stylish, but not what I want to wear. That's kind of cool. But I think I'll stick with our future shirt. Because shirts from the future are awesome. They totally trump shirts from the past. They're ahead of the time, you see. Not behind. And fashion-forward individuals like myself and Gracie, who's just a little bit behind me, they know this. In fact, Gracie's usually very jealous of how awesome my clothes are. That's why she tries to dirty them with her car. Which is why I always do a half-assed job when I clean her car. Not because I'm bad at button mashing. No, never that. Okay, so the light is in fact on, so we have done our duty. I feel like I need to double check that. So write another letter to the museum. Dear Mr. Museum, here's another thing. Now we should try and find some spots for trees. Because this part of the world seems a little bit lacking in trees. I'm going to try and plant an apple there. The problem is we might be completely messing with the balance of our already very imbalanced town, because towns start inherently imbalanced for perfect towns. And adding trees doesn't really help too much. I mean, you're going to have to eventually, but they kind of want you to think about it beforehand. There's a weed we have to pull. Take some free bells. That sounds delicious. And then I think we'll try and plant another apple here. And I think we're done burying stuff. We can try and catch a couple of bees, perhaps, but seeing as Nook is closed, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow. Got some bells. And where are the whistles? I was promised there would be all the bells and whistles, but I'm only seeing the bells. Shake, shake. There's some weeds. Let's pull them. We don't want the animal forest spirit thinking ill of us by having a bunch of weeds in our town, so we gotta pull them. It's just out of respect for the town and as a civic duty as a responsible citizen. More bells for us. I know my pockets are full. I only have like 3 spots for things. So unfortunate. What else do I have in my presents? Okay, we got a ticket. Got a shirt. Got some more tickets. And a carpet from Sahara. We have got to get some more tickets before the end of the month. Because so far we can only enter once into Tom Nook's raffle. I'm not sure what the actual odds are for winning the raffle, but I know you need more tickets if you want to do well. Especially considering every raffle has 3 prizes. And you're hardly guaranteed to even win one, so... And one of them might be an NES, and I want that. And some of his stuff is exclusive through his raffles, so... Raffles are definitely something I'd like to take part in, Mr. Nook. He probably rigs it against you if you haven't paid off your house, though. Let's just be honest. And he's bitter that he's got 3 unsold houses. And because of that, he'll make sure we never win. That's my theory, anyway. I've yet to see anyone prove it wrong. Okay. Shake this tree. I don't see us running into too many bees or anything else awesome tonight. Well, we still haven't found the money rock either, I just realized. You know, we should try and do that. I've been so busy thinking about, you know, gyroids and fossils and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's right, I have to hit rocks for money. At some point, huh? Or else what am I doing? If not that. I've got so many things I just want to do all at once. It's so easy to get sidetracked. Is there a rock here? I don't think so. I think we've checked this rock, but we'll do it again. Nope, not that one. I think we've checked this rock. Is there one up here? I know there's a money spot we found. It seemed weird to dig up the money spot but not check the rocks. Just wait, I've actually already done the money rock and I've just completely forgotten. Because I'm so absent-minded about stuff. When I get excited about stuff, it's like, oh. Alright, I know we've checked those rocks. Hey, there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty. Nothing there. I think we've checked that rock. Oh well. We probably already have dug up some money rock and I'm just absent-mindedly forgetting something I did no less than 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's embarrassing how often that happens to me. What I want to check. Anyway. Oh, there should be the last fossil for the day. Which is something we were looking for. No gyroids either. It could be based on log-on times, and like, if it's snowing or raining when you leave and when you come back, it's still not classified as different intervals, perhaps? I'm not sure. Oh well. Probably already have the rock. I'm gonna stop looking. Alright, I think we'll just hand in our letters and be done with it, because with Nook closed, there's not much we can do and our inventory is severely limited. Hey, Phyllis. I've got things to mail. And you're obligated to take them. Because Pelly is not currently on duty. More. Always more. You should never ask if I have more, because yes, I do. Always. Just in spite of you. And to think I don't is foolhardy. Just gonna shake that tree because it's in my way. And, let's just take a look at our house for a sec. And enjoy our new song. With our 2 sofas. We've got about half the snowman set, too. I think this song really kind of works with the snowman set because it sounds really like sort of sad and kind of chilly. Hi. Alright, so let's put that back there. I don't think we need anything else that we've got right now. I'd like to save a shirt of ours, though. Oh, and we can do just that, because we have 1 ticket from over here. And 3 from over here. We need to buy more stuff from Nook at some point. Let's see, the shirt I wanted to save was the skull shirt. For something else later. I think that's about all we can do in here today. And with Nook remodeling his shop, I'm not sure we can do it much else today anyway, so I think we're going to call it about 10 minutes early from what we normally do. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, well, come back tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow and every other day for the rest of the year, ideally. So follow the stream to know when we go live, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, because it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, but unfortunately there's not much else I can do, and I've already been doing this for half an hour, so I am going to have to call this short. And if you want to really make my day, check out my Patreon and help support both my stream and my show, so I can continue to do awesome stuff like play Animal Crossing every day and do other neat stuff in video games. Plus, you get yourself on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about how awesome the T-Rex is, even though scientists are determined to undermine its badassery every single year, for whatever reason. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, Internet.